I expected my pregnancy journey to be a lot more glamorous than it actually was. I went into it thinking I was going to have this, healthy pregnancy glow, but in reality, I was sick for the whole 9 months. I had traveled home to see my family in Nova Scotia, and I took the pregnancy test in their house. My hands were shaking. I was like holding it in front of me, and my hands were like literally shaking, and I couldn't believe it. So I basically ran and woke them up, and I was like, look. I started experiencing morning sickness basically right off the bat, shortly after I found out I was pregnant. I'm not sure why they even say morning sickness, because it is like an all-day sickness. The nausea would also strike at weird times of the day, middle of the night, kind of wakes you up from your sleep, and you're running to the bathroom and you're hugging the toilet kind of deal. It felt like it was never going to end, and I was wishing away all of, the first trimester, because I thought once I hit the second trimester, I'm going to feel so much better. But in reality, I didn't. I was sick well throughout into my second trimester, and then most of my third. Nobody ever wants to complain when they're pregnant, because there are a lot of women who, want so badly to be in somebody's shoes, even if they have the morning sickness. I wanted to be grateful, and I wanted to enjoy my pregnancy, so I tried my best to, suck it up and not complain, because, I was growing, an amazing life. So my doctor prescribed me a prenatal vitamin where I had to take 2 tablets a day. So I had an AM and a PM. The side effects are morning sickness. So it was just, I was doubling up on the morning sickness basically. So when I did come across the prenatal gummies, I was really happy to take those because they tasted really good, and they didn't make me feel sick. The morning sickness did affect my day-to-day life because it was hard to, focus or get things done. I remember one time my sister-in-law was picking me up for an event, and I was like dry heaving in the car with her, and the nausea and the dry heaving would just come out of nowhere. I was super hungry all the time. I would wake up in the middle of the night like actually starving, so I would have to go down and like have a snack. I was also in a lot of mom support groups. I'm still in a few now, and they're excellent resources. Whenever I posted about anything about my pregnancy journey, it was nice to have followers that went through the same experiences that I did, and I got to meet, some great friends through the process. Motherhood is incredible. You spend your whole 9 months worrying, am I going to be a good mom? Am I going to know how to do this or know how to do that? But everything just comes natural to you, and getting to spend every moment with him and watch him go through all of his milestones and him wanting me all the time it's amazing. It was the most incredible sound, hearing him cry for the first time. It was like really surreal. My husband and I were crying. It's like music to your ears. Looking at him, it's like every minute of that morning sickness that I had through those 9 months was definitely worth it. My advice to any women going through morning sickness like I did is to get as much rest as you can, eat little, but lots often, so you're not letting yourself go hungry. But most importantly, make sure you enjoy your experience, because it is a wonderful thing.